Papa Squad. Come on. We've got something sent in during last night's live stream by Baby Yoshi. Baby Yoshi has sent in a bunch of stuff here on the channel, and this is something else from them. It is Hayley Williams with the song Showbiz. This song came out a couple of months ago, November 7th, 2025. It is on Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. That's a good name. Track 20 on this album. Last track on the album. Pop, indie pop, independent, pop rock, USA and in English. Showbiz serves as the final song on the complete edition of Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. It was played for the first time during Ego Night listening parties at record stores all over the world. It was released on streaming on 7th of November 2025. Hayley Williams, name is familiar to me, is an American singer born December 27th of 1988. She's the lead vocalist, writer, and keyboardist of the rock pop punk band Paramore. I know there are lots of Paramore fans out there. Hayley came to light in the music industry when she was only 16 years old and released with the band their debut album, All We Know Is Falling. I was going to say failing, that's all I know. Which reached number 8 on the UK rock chart. It was their second album, the platinum certified Riot, from 2007, that gave the band and Hayley worldwide recognition. She would go on to make 3 more albums with the band: Brand New Eyes, released in 2009, Paramore in 2013, and After Laughter, released in 2017. In 2010, Hayley was featured on the B.O.B. single Airplanes, which was a commercial success, reaching number 1 in the UK and number 2 in the US. She has come to be featured on several other commercially successful singles, such as Zed's Stay the Night in 2013 and Newfound Glory's Vicious Love in 2014. Regardless, Hayley's main focus remains on her band Paramore. In 2020, she released her solo album, debut album Simmer, and announced her debut album Petals for Armor, which was released in May of the same year. Her solo debut, her solo debut Simmer, and announced the debut album Petals for Armor. Got it. Which was released in May of the year. Without prior announcement, she released her second album, Flowers for Vases, Descansos, in 2021. Besides her music, in 2016, she released her own hair dye company, Good Dye Young. Okay, let's check this out. This is produced by Daniel James. I don't know a lot. I've listened to a little bit of Paramore. I'm not like a big Paramore fan. I think I liked what I heard when I heard it. I reacted to something on the channel. I literally think it's like 1 track. But I know there's a lot of people who are fans of their stuff. My Heart by Paramore in March of 2025. And then it looks like I reacted to something from Paramore in December of 2024. So, like I said, not much. All right, let's check out Showbiz from Hayley Williams of Paramore fame. 3 minutes, 49 seconds. I've got lyrics here. I think I already read what this was classified as. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below in the description of the video if you would like to send me something to listen to. Yes, I did read this. Pop, indie pop, independent, and pop rock. So, let's go. Let's check it out. Thanks, who sent this in? Yeah, thanks to Baby Yoshi for sending this to me. 3 minutes, 49 seconds, Showbiz. This is the visualizer, it is not an actual video. Sound of this.
I wanna do it again. I wanna dance in this
This really feels like a perfect pairing of vocals to music. That it just seems flawless. Flawless to me. Such a good pop song. It is so well made, and it feels like it feels like um it feels like alt rock all grown up that's become pop, if that makes any sense, because it has a very independent sounding feel. Her voice is great. There's a little bit of a rasp to it, but it's very full, and it just fits so well with the music. I mean, just excellent, excellent. I'll download this just because I want to hear it. I will recommend this song to people. Really a good song. And I was distracted there for a minute because my wife was texting me, so haven't followed along with the lyrics. And I don't think it matters. I think the song just sounds so good that I just like I want to look at what this is about, but it's about showbiz, right? They're talking about. I mean, as far as I can tell, that oh my God, why is the annotation so frickin' long? Hayley suggests that her and Taylor York's romantic involvement began in Paramore's 2018 Laughter After Tour, Good Old Days, through the titular line. So long. That's such a ridiculously long annotation. But about people who have the same interests, they don't necessarily live the same life, but they have the same drives, right? In the fog, in the flood beams, on a lark, in the midst, our silhouettes kiss. Guess that's showbiz. Guess that's curtains. Was it just showbiz? And 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 talking about how like maybe these things shouldn't have happened. Maybe we should have stayed apart, but we didn't, and that just made everything fall apart. It's such a good song.
May never happen again. Stings like sweat on broken skin. And it's never enough. Tastes like the whole ocean. Exit stage left. What might be the end? Showbiz, showbiz.
Oh yeah, great song, great song, great song. And there's some auto tune or something being done to her voice to give it a little bit more of an electronic feel, and I think it works really well on this. I'm not usually a huge fan of that. I think it works really well on this. Um, I can feel the honesty of this, of what she's talking about. the second guessing. Should we have done this? Would we do it again? Should we do it again? Was it all just fake? Were we just in love with the spectacle? That could be, was it just showbiz? Was it just were we just playing a part that we couldn't have resisted because everything was so big and beautiful and we were alone in it and we were the center of it? And how do you escape that unscathed? May never happen again, stings like sweat on broken skin, and it's never enough, tastes like the whole ocean. Exit stage left, what might be the end. All done now, it's over. Can't go back to the time before. Really quite a good song. Yeah. I will have to check out more about her, and that's the last song on the album. Again, a great last song on the album. Lots of honesty in here. Anybody who's like a fan of her and a fan of Paramore will love this because they're getting the behind the scenes stuff. Like, well, what happened? This is her take on it. This is her song about that. What ended up happening? Really excellent. Really excellent. Loved it. I'm gonna have to call it a night. I was gonna do one more track, but my wife needs me, so I'm going to. Yes, at 1:08 at night, she texted me, and this is how it is. Papa Squat, check it out. Please like, subscribe, share. Please go watch the video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information down below in the description of the video. If you'd like to send me something to listen to, that's the way to do it. I would love it if you would join my Patreon for $2 a month. Have yourself a good day, and bye-bye.